But anyway, I was sitting there and I put a personal on the internet and I had some responses. And I shouldn't have never picked the nig that took 30 minutes to type hi. Because you know when you're typing on the computer, it'll say, still typing, client still typing. So I thought maybe he had me a line from out of this world. But he said, hi. I said, well, golly, it took about 30 minutes to do hi. But then I wrote him back, and I just told him to call me. So he did, he called me. And so when he called me, his voice sounded like God. It really did. And I hadn't heard God, but he just had a voice so sweet. There was something wrong with it. Because see, at that particular time, it had been 11 years, 11 months, and 27 days since a man had even kissed my hand or had kissed my cheek. Because I had got all the way out to business. All the way out to business. Out to crack business, to cat business, out of all the business. I'm out of business. I'm out of business now. You know, I'm out of all the business. But I heard this Negro voice on the phone, so I said, well, I might could talk to him. But boy, what you talk about? That was a great mistake. Although he been around for about 10 years, who you looking for, Negro? Is you got hemorrhoids or you looking for somebody? What you raising up for? Who you looking for? You can't drink during the show, so ain't nobody gonna bring you nothing. So what you spending all around for? But as I was saying, that was the wrong thing I did to respond to this Negro that was on the internet. Cause the rascal kept telling me he was gonna come down. And when he didn't come down, I was wondering like, okay, I'm going to him. Cause if the mountain won't come to Muhammad, Muhammad gonna have to go to the mountain. Boy, when I went to, where did I meet that Negro at? I flew out the airport up in Charleston. And this Negro had the nerve enough to be hiding behind a pole when I get off the plane. He was hiding because he was an internet freak, seemed like. He was meeting a lot of people on the internet. So they used to just send him pictures of their cousin, about how fine they was and everything. So he thought that I really was gonna be one of them big ones. But I wasn't. I was all that I said I was and then some. And this Negro was hiding behind the pole. That was before the 911. You know, you could meet a person at the gate, right at the plane then. So I got off the airport, I got off the plane, and I said, now where this Negro at? And he hiding. But then I told my friend, I said, well, I guess I'm gonna turn around and go back. I thought I had made a trip for nothing. And this rascal popped out from behind the pole, walked up to me. He said, you Nancy? I said, who you? He said, I'm the one that on the, I said to myself, I said, this Negro look like Mr. Potato Head. This Negro, you know, you remember them games, Mr. Potato Head, that you could move his eye, put an eye right there, and put his teeth right there? I say, who you? He said, I'm the one you've been talking to on that thing. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus, you have to be careful who you talk to on the internet. But I made up my mind. I said, I'm going to get me a standby flight. I'm leaving after he introduced himself. I'm leaving. I'm up out of here. So he walking, and that nigga, excuse me, that man's shoes was like a flounder. Y'all ever saw a flounder fish? His shoes wasn't touching his feet nowhere. He just had his toes in them. And the heel wasn't touching us, so he walking by me trying to explain. Now mind you now, I was flawless. Viola had my hair way down here. Oh yes she did too. I was hooked up and I was blonde too. I was hooked up, and buddy, I had a skirt that was split to right here. What? Oh yes. And I had on my store-bought breasts, and I was fine as I wanted to be. And I was just stepping through the airport, and he was walking beside me. I said, now, golly. And so he said, I know I'm not what you thought I would be. I said to myself, you sure ain't. And I was standing there by the standby, but by me having a heart after God, he asked me, could he have lunch? And I said, yeah, we'll have lunch. But I still was ready to go. But I had on some stilettos. And me, little country girl, on that little flat elevator, and I was just stepping. So my feet got caught up in the little escalator thing. And so I was falling back, y'all, and my hair was too. I was falling. So he caught me. He caught me and he pulled me up and he pulled me to him and he kissed me. Now, mind you, I hadn't been kissed in 11 years, 11 months, and 27 days. So anybody could have kissed me, and I probably would have went on home with them too. But now, when he kissed me, I really had forgot how kisses go. But when he kissed me, he did this. I said, I'm staying. I'm staying. I ain't standing by no more. I'm gonna go where you go. I was just like Ruth and Esther. Wherever you go, as I go. Wherever. So I stayed. So we didn't do nothing, but I did stay because I was flattered. I had forgot a kiss, a simple thing as a kiss.